all this wisdom which has been sort of accumulated over centuries and centuries, you are the repository of a lot of it. How will you use it now to bring some sanity back into this discussion? Because this could spin out of control.
You know, Shekhar, it's like when something is growing, there will be many development. If the formative troubles do come. But if everyone is focused on the result, what is that they want to get from this, we will succeed. You can't expect the road to be so smooth throughout.
So what will
Some rough moments do come.
What will your advice to Anna Hazare be now, given that you have a different view on fast and to death?
No, I will sit and talk to him on all that, yeah. Sit and talk to him.
How involved has Art of Living been with India Against Corruption, the movement?
It's one of the things that Art of Living has been doing. Art of Living is engaged in so many social projects.
Right.
You know, we did the Clean Delhi and Clean Jamuna project, Meri Delhi, Meri Jamuna project.
Right.
It was a grand success, you know, before Commonwealth Games. We did so much work.
Right.
All over volunteer, about 5 to 10,000 volunteers, एक मोहल्ले में से उठ के आए, काम हुआ. तो इस तरह से Art of Living keeps taking, it's the volunteers who decide to take these projects and they carry on with the project. Now in Tamil Nadu, before the elections, they did the voter awareness campaign.
Right.
They went to every college.
It obviously worked.
Every college, every doorstep and said you should exercise your franchise, you should go and vote.
So if you can just do this, if you can get Indians, use new media, etc., to get Indians to just take these oaths.
Correct.
Not to pay bribes, not to accept bribes, not to vote for money, then problem can be tackled to a large extent.
Of course, of course, of course.
So is that what you're going to do now?
We are anyway doing. I've been doing this for quite some time.
On a larger scale.
Correct. Right now our focus is in Europe with this celebration.
Right.
Also we are trying to do some work in Ivory Coast when there is so much problem.
Right.
You know, so much strife in Ivory Coast. In Sudan also we're trying to do something.
But
internationally.
Right. But Srishri, coming back to the anti-corruption movement, you know, you've now begun to see some authoritarian language, for what I may call as nani yaad dila denge language. For example, somebody saying, we'll pass such a law that nobody would dare to be corrupt. As if locking up the whole country in jail is a solution. The Chinese execute 2,000 people every year for corruption, including governors of their provinces. And yet, even on corruption, they beat us. They are higher than us on Transparency International scale.
Shekhar, as I said before, just laws will not help.
Right.
It's a social transformation that has to happen. You know, today there is more than a lack of orders from Supreme Court which government has not listened to, has not implemented. Similarly, there are 30,000 court orders in this state itself which has not been honored. So, laws can be there, orders could be passed by the court, but if the people don't...
So awareness is the...
Awareness is the key. Transforming society, transforming people's minds and heart is the most important thing. If that is not there, laws will be just lying in the libraries and in the
laws
books
may become cause of more corruption. Because to get around the law, people will pay bribes.
Yeah, we'll do something. So it's just not the laws. That's why I say we need to have a spiritual wave in the country. A sort of awareness has to be kindled. You know, we did this.
A secular spiritual.
Correct. Spiritual is always secular. It includes everybody.
Right.
See, we have tried in several villages. We took one of the most notorious villages, Kathiawad in Nanded district.
Right.
And that village had so many court cases. And when people sat among themselves, sat together, they withdrew all the court cases. They run a shop now for last 3.5 years. No shopkeeper. People come and put the money in the box. They take whatever they need to take from the shop. Unmanned shop. Just like you will find in Switzerland, somewhere else. Even today, even Europe is not having such a level of integrity.
Switzerland is a sensitive word to
mention now. No, but why I said Switzerland is, I remember when I went there, when I was a student, I saw the honesty there.
Right.
It was impeccable honesty. But today even there, theft is happening. People never used to lock their doors.
Well, they are blaming immigrants for that, and you know there's a big backlash
It could
against.
be just, it's true.
against-
It's true. See, in this village, what I was telling you, the people have removed locks from their doors.
Right.
All the locks are removed, and they all sit together every evening, do satsang, they sing together, share together, their productivity has risen.
No.
Seeing this, many other villages, nearly 300 more villages
Are
have
doing
started to adopt that model. So we need to bring from bottom up the revolution or transformation.
Not just top down with the law.
Not just law, not just blame culture should go.
Yes.
You know, we are caught up in sort of blame culture. Anything happens, you try to point out a finger and try to blame somebody.
Death sentence now, Swami Ramdev wants death sentence for corruption. How many people are you going to hang? We'll be short of trees.
No, one thing I tell you, laws have to be strong.
Yeah.
Laws have to be strict and strong.
Yes.
So if some people don't work with transformation, at least with fear.
But are you for death sentence for corruption?
No, I am always for transformation.
Transformation. Not for death
Not
sentence.
for death sentence. Today, death sentence has become sort of obsolete.
Absolutely.
All over the world,
All over the world.
people are getting
Even
rid
in
of.
India, although we have it, we almost never
use it,
anybody
never
once
use
in
it,
10
never
years.
use it. Never
So,
use
Sri, we can...
it. Lifetime imprisonment is good though.
is good.
Yeah. But they also, if you see that person has reformed, they should be given
Right.
freedom
So there
to
should be
move around.
incentive for reform.
Absolutely.
So Sri, as long as you have the time, I can keep talking, but I know you don't have time forever because you have lots and lots of people waiting for you. Before we go, look back 7 years since our last conversation. What has changed in India? Has India become a better country, a worse country?
You know, you cannot generalize like that. There are parts which has become much better. There are parts which has become more corrupt. So it's both. It's like there is somewhere day and somewhere night.
But net has the country progressed?
Economically it has progressed.
Right.
But if you ask me, is law and order or peace is better, I would say not in pockets.
Not in pockets.
But in pockets, yes.
Yes.
When I see Bihar, it makes me happy, feel
Right.
happy. See, in villages today, people can walk around, drive
Gujarat.
around without fear.
Gujarat?
Gujarat development is so good. I have been to Gujarat several years ago. Saurashtra was starving.
Right.
There was no water there.
Right.
And today you find greenery
Like
there.
a green revolution country.
Green revolution. So, like this in pockets, there has been tremendous development.
Maybe West Bengal will be a success story now.
I'm
hopefully.
sure it will. Tamil Nadu will also.
Tamil Nadu will also. And you will keep watching and observing and spreading.
And we'll keep walking the talk.
And definitely not after 7 years now. Guruji. Thank you so much for your benevolence
Thank you.
and your patience and most of all for your smile.
Thank you.
Thank you.